Guys, how are you doing?
Hey, we're
We're
good. How are
brilliant. How are
you?
you?
I'm brilliant, thanks. Yeah. So excited the new season. I mean, it's coming obviously to Netflix 19th of January. So you guys though, this is what I find so surprising about this show. You got to the island or wherever it is to go on this show, and you still don't know. It's season three, but they still don't tell you. You're going on Too Hot to Handle. So when you first realized
Crazy.
we're not actually where we thought we'd be, we're not in kind of a more Love Island situation, we're in somewhere where we have to abstain all the, what was your initial reaction? Was it like book my flight home, or was it okay, let's do it?
I was
Jaw
like,
dropping. You basically said it.
I'm not a celebrity, but get me out of it. Literally, that was my reaction. I don't know if you saw the reaction, but I was honestly so shocked. Like,
Yeah, literally.
yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
first of all,
crazy.
I had no clue that Lana come in, and I thought she was an air freshener. So I was thinking, who farted? But I was just a bit like,
Probably you. Probably you.
No, that's a burping, Izzy. It doesn't fucking matter, right?
And would you have
But
gone
yeah.
on if you knew? Do you know what I mean? What if they told you before you ever flew? Would you have gone, okay, I'm going to test myself, or would you have gone, okay, that's not the show for me?
I mean,
If
I
I'd-
would
if I'd-
never cock block myself.
No,
Well,
but if
would
I'd
I?
known what would have happened after, like how I was after it, I would have
Yeah.
gone on. But like before,
Mm.
no, because
Okay.
it wasn't as
it's
bad as
awkward.
like of what I would have thought at the start, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you obviously have been through it now. So people watching it, not many people will have been able to test themselves in this way. So do you think there is something to it, like as in to abstaining for a while? Is this something you might incorporate into your life at any point outside of the show?
I think so, 100%.
Yeah.
Like you, not even just the workshops that you do, but the people you meet from all over the world. Like you're just put in this in a situation that no one's ever been in.
Yeah.
And you're kind of all growing together as people, and like you're going to gain something out of it, no matter if you learn something from the workshops or not. Like
Yeah.
it's
Definitely.
just
Like
an
you're
amazing
experiencing
situation.
things that you'll never experience on the outside world. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
workshops, things like that. You wouldn't do that. And
Yeah.
it's getting to having that connection with other people, whether it's friendship or more.
Okay.
It's just nice. Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
And by going on this show, obviously you're putting yourself out there. We find out lots of things about yourselves. Beau, from the very start, you said you're not romantic, and your perfect date, which I find this hard to believe, is KFC. Do you know that that's beyond a cheap date? Is that true, or is that something just for the cameras?
Oh,
True.
it's true. I love a
Really?
hot wing. Yeah, I love
I
a bit
do
of
love
chicken.
one.
Why not?
I went to Bose, like literally when lockdown ended, and she took me straight to KFC. So
But that's
I know she's
different.
not
That's your
lying.
friend. I know. I love a KFC, but would you not be going, okay, this guy's a bit cheap if he's taking me to KFC on the first date? Would you at least make him pay for the bucket of hot wings?
Oh yeah, better pay for me bucket. Jesus, if he wants my bucket, no, that's true. I haven't got a bucket, but he wants my bucket. He can pay for my bucket.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
yeah,
You-
I don't get me wrong. I love to be winding down. I love getting glammed up and going. I've been some amazing places, but
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not that like gold digger type. Like it's all about money, things like
Yeah,
that. I mean,
yeah.
personality is a massive thing to me. If you can't make me laugh, then don't bother buying me KFC.
And you two, what's great about you two, you're so confident. I mean, and you're not shy about anything really. So I was wondering, Izzy, where does that confidence come from? To go on a show like this, I would have thought, you know what I mean? Because as you say, you're not a celebrity going on the show. It's not like you're used to everybody looking at your life and because everybody watching the show is going to judge you. So where do you get the confidence from? Is it just something you've always had, or is it something that's grown over time?
I feel like I've saying this before actually. Like I've always lived by the motto, like if you don't rate yourself, no one else is going to rate you.
Yeah.
And I feel like as you start to think that, you convince yourself, and then you become that, and you're like, yeah, that's so true. Like there's no, like I am like even obviously everyone has their insecurities and everything, but if you don't back yourself 100%, then no one else is going to back you.
Yeah.
So that's what I've always lived by, and I think going on the show, obviously they pick people who are quite like that anyway, and then you're around people who are really similar to you, and then everyone like bounces off each other. It's amazing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And but what is the casting process like for a show like this? Do you know what I mean? You think you're going on a certain show, but how do you even end up on this show in the first place?
Do you know what? It's crazy. So I actually got scouted, and someone approached me. So and they approached me with Pleasure Island. So going on there, and the thing is, I have never had a lot of confidence. I'm going to admit, I've never had that.
Really? It's
I've
hard to
always said to
believe.
myself, no, really? Oh, that's good.
You come across
But,
very
yeah.
confident, yeah.
I probably am now because I've gone through the whole process, and
Okay.
it's taken a year to get back in the swing of things as well now. Like but yeah, I've never been this massive fame person. It's never come to mind. But so this is obviously why I went on Pleasure Island. I didn't think it was going to be some huge TV show, and now look at me. I'm like, it's mental.
Are you prepared for that actually, in the sense that because it's Netflix, I mean, it's all going to drop on the same day, same night, 19th of January. So overnight, really, you're going to get people walking down the street going, "Oh my God, it's Izzy, it's Beaux." Are you prepared for that bit of it? And is that a bit?
Oh no, I've not been prepared for it at all. Izzy,
I haven't even thought about that.
We posted our pictures last night, 12 o'clock, and my phone has not.
It was blowing off. Yeah.
Really?
I had people from school messaging me like, "Oh my God," I was like,
literally, and all the haters. I love how the haters, like from people that you disliked me and stuff,
me
like, trying to come back in my life.
We'll find like hate about us already, and we'll like screenshot and send it to each other and just piss us off. I'm like, as if what is going on?
I love it.
We love it. We don't care.
And do you ever forget the cameras are there when you're on this show? Because obviously it's about finding out about people and how they cope and how they get on better and form stronger connections when they abstain. Do you ever forget that this camera's filming you all the time and actually just get into the moment, or is that impossible to do?
I literally, as soon as I got there, I'm quite like that. Like I literally, as soon as I got there was loads of cameras everywhere. I was a bit like, oh, and then suddenly switch off, forgot they were there. I was literally showering, like, because obviously there's cameras everywhere, like whatever you do.
Yeah.
But if you've got a little itch down below, they're gonna see it.
Yeah.
You know, and you if you overthink it, then like you're just not gonna be yourself. So I think you've just got to. For me, I just completely forgot, and you can probably tell that on the show.
You probably
forgot.
can. I think Jesus, the amount of times that I walked in that bathroom naked and thought, "Oh my God, someone's just got a glimpse of my tits." Do you know what I mean? Like,
you do, especially after like even the first like day, I think it was. You just switch off.
Get naked in front of everyone, don't you? Just get naked. I think I've seen Holly naked more than I've seen myself naked.
Yeah. Not complaining at all.
And of course, we don't want any spoilers, but did you find it that, I suppose you don't want to give too much away, but did you find that you got into the rules and actually stuck with them easily, or did you find it very hard and you have to remind yourself, a bit like maybe I'm thinking of the cameras, you forget the cameras are there. Did you forget the rules a little bit? Sometimes have to go, oh yeah, remember, I better not be doing anything naughty.
No, rules are made to be broken.
Exactly. But I feel like once you're in the moment, you like, you know, you're in the moment of doing something, and then you can't just switch it off. Like,
you can't just think there's a camera there.
You can't just go, oh, I'm
not allowed to do
if you're
that.
in the moment, you're in the moment because you're in the moment. You don't suddenly think, oh, there's cameras everywhere. And I think that happens for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then
you don't do it on purpose, do you?
No, and then afterwards you're like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but too late.
And
if you're whole knee.
And I assume you're making friendships along the way. You two seem like you get on like a house on fire. So do you worry though, even after the fact of maybe doing something you shouldn't, that because it's a prize money that's going down, right? When somebody does something that they shouldn't. So are you worried about telling then your new mates and whatever that, oh, actually the prize money's gone down because of me?
Yeah, I feel like Beaux was like my best friend on the show. So if I did something wrong, I'd be like she's gonna be annoyed, but like she's gonna forgive me.
Yeah.
It was more the people I
love her no matter what.
with. It was more the people I wasn't as close with. I was like, oh, they're gonna hate me. Whereas Beaux, she's like disappointed, but
she knows.
Not more disappointed. Yeah.
And is there some sticklers then? I'm sensing there's some people who are rule people, because in life there's people who break the rules and people who stick by the rules. Is there going to be some people in this show who maybe were a bit, what are you doing breaking the rules? We're trying to get the money going here.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a few of them.
There's going to be those
ones.
As soon as money involved, everyone changes. Everyone does change.
Which I find bizarre because we walked in there thinking we was going to get no money at all. So,
okay.
And what's the difference?
So was this filmed ages ago then, or was this recent in terms of like, because obviously we've all been through COVID. I assume it was filmed in the last 2 years.
About a year now.
Yeah.
A year ago. Okay. So is it weird
Been a long
talking
way.
about it now? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Have you been keeping this secret then for the last year? And
like me and Beaux will like meet up and it's like this massive secret. It's crazy.
Like we can't be seen together. We can't like we can't post or anything like that. So now it's out. Thank God we can go out and actually show the world.
Listen, brilliant. Too Hot to Handle, brand new series 3. I can't wait to watch the whole thing. I've been watching a couple of episodes. You're brilliant on it, and you're even better in real life. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, Beaux and Izzy.
Oh, you too.
Thank you, and you.
Take care, guys. Thanks a mil.
I'll take you back.